Hi guys, thank you so much for watching Heartistic Bliss. I am Arantha and on today's Truth Bomb Thursday video, I'm going to talk about 3 ways you can ensure that you have me time. Number 1. Wake up early. I read this in one book like many years ago, and it said wake up early and you won't feel like your day is exhausting and it isn't that great and you won't feel that frustrated, and it worked. So basically when you wake up early in the morning, like you don't just wake up to dress up and go to work, but you wake up because there's a whole day ahead of you, and you wake up early, you get those extra few hours in the morning to do whatever you like. You get to focus on the thing that is actually important, which is you. In my case, me. So, it just gives you that free space to realize that there's a life outside your 9 to 5 job. There's a life outside simply working at a job. There's a life for you that you can enjoy. You can do something like, that you love in those hours. Like you can read or play music that you love and dance to it. Or you could journal or doodle or read or do like a side project. You could take up fitness or mindfulness, whatever it is that you want to do on the side, whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life. Those early hours of the morning give you that time, and earlier I used to just wake up to work and, it used to be the end of the day. But now, although I start close to noon, like I start my job close to noon, I wake up at like 6:45, 7 every single day. And I ensure that I get that time in the morning to focus on things that I love, on things that I want to do, on things that make me happy. And some days I'm just playing music and dancing. Other days I'm reading a book. Other days I'm doing something like, of my own on a personal project. And it is so good and it is so great. It makes you feel like you have purpose in life. So I would definitely recommend wake up early and use that time in the morning for things that you want to do, things that make you happy. Number 2, leave your phone away. Like keep your phone away half an hour before you go to sleep. So this was a game changer in my life because I had this problem of insomnia that accompanies depression and anxiety, and I used to sort of use my phone, which made it like scientifically, I read up on it later, but people who use their phones or laptops just before they sleep find it that much tougher to sleep because there's this blue ray that comes in from these screens and it hits your eyes and it keeps you awake for that long, so it doesn't let you sleep. Okay, if you want you can do some more research on this, but yeah, so that is why, firstly, that is the biological scientific reason why you should keep your phone away half an hour before you sleep. Secondly, I think you can use that time before you sleep to sort of ponder on how the day has gone. Like if the day has been amazing and fabulous, you get to be grateful about it and you get to be happy about the amazing day that you've had. If the day has been not that good, you get to ponder about what went wrong where and how you can improve on that certain thing and make your next day and your life in general better. So you get that time to ponder. Thirdly, it keeps you away from the negativity of social media and of TV screens and all of that. It keeps you away from the negativity of that and helps you sort of fall back into the present and know that there's a life outside, firstly, your work, outside movies and TV series that you're watching, and outside social media, which is like, keeping a watch on your friends and family's lives. There's a life outside that. There's your own life. There's a life beyond what people are depicting also. It helps you sink back into reality and realize that there's another day coming and it has new opportunities, and it gives you that space to be excited for the next day that's coming. It also lets you make to-do lists for the next day. so your next day is better planned. So always I do this. Keep your phone, your laptop, anything that is like would drag you to the internet, keep it away from you for half an hour before you sleep. Keep it away so that you don't even get distracted. Point number 3, plan an activity of solitude, during your weekend. I would say do it every day, but I understand that gets a little difficult to do an activity of solitude every day given our schedules and stuff. So at least on the weekend, I know that you want to go out and party and have fun and go for holidays and live your life and whatever, but just like one activity of solitude every weekend. It can't be that tough. It can be something as easy as having a cup of tea or coffee at sunrise or sunset, whichever you prefer. It could be something as easy as just doodling on a notebook, or going for a long walk, or journaling. Stuff that it is an activity and you're doing it, but it doesn't require a lot of brain power. Like, it doesn't need you to concentrate on it, so you can focus on your thoughts and your thought patterns and how you are feeling and how the week has been, and sort of heal, but not being completely free of work too. Because if sometimes basically when you just sit and you're like, now I'm going to think about my emotions and I'm going to think about my mental health, it can get boring, and it can get very you can even get prone to overthinking, which is very toxic, and then will get you paranoid and all of that. So if you have something on the side that you're doing that's keeping your mind busy, it's that much better, because your mind is already working on something. So it gives you that extra space to, okay, I'm already working on something and it's nice and I'm feeling good, but I can also think about, my mental health and my, how my life is going, and, sort of give your thoughts room to breathe. So yeah, so these are the 3 ways I ensure that I get my me time. And I really hope this helps you. If you know of any other way that you can ensure that you get me time, please write it in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do that. Please like, share, comment, send this video across to as many people as need it, and just because you can, and it's free. Thank you for watching this video. I make new videos every Saturday, on Mondays and on Thursdays. So I'll see you on Monday next.